All right, so we're diving right into this Newcastle-Ipswich match. And,
Yeah.
Newcastle, fresh off that Carabao Cup semifinal win. They're looking to climb that Premier League table. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
Ipswich, they're struggling a little bit, but they always seem to bring it against the big boys. So,
Yeah, you always have to watch out for Ipswich. They might be, towards the bottom of the table, but they
yeah,
can be a real thorn in the side of these top clubs. And, with Newcastle trying to make a push
right.
for Champions League next year, this is the game they'll be looking to take all 3 points from, but it's not going to be easy.
No, not at all.
Mm.
Especially when you consider Newcastle's record against newly promoted sides.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like they have this,
Yeah.
psychological edge,
It really is impressive when you look at the numbers. I mean, 22 games against promoted sides
Wow,
and only one loss.
that's dominance.
That's dominance. And, they've already played the other two teams that came up this season and
right.
beat them both to 0.
Yeah, you start to think, can they make it a clean sweep against all three,
Yeah.
the newly promoted sides?
It's tempting to think that, but we have to remember those wins were at home.
Right, at St. James's Park.
Exactly. Their away form has been a little bit of a different story.
Yeah, that's the big question mark, isn't it? Because you look at their last 6 away games.
Yeah.
1 win, 2 draws, 3 losses. That's not exactly
No.
screaming, world beaters.
No, it's not. And that's what makes this match so intriguing.
Right.
Ipswich will be looking at that away form and thinking,
We can get something out of this.
we can definitely get something out of this.
Especially at home.
Yeah, and, I was looking at Ipswich's roster, and there's this guy, Jack Taylor,
Oh, yeah.
who seems to have a knack for
He's
the
also a
dramatic.
Clutch player.
Yeah, 3 of his last 4 goals have come after the 85th minute.
Yeah, he's the guy you want on the pitch in the last 10 minutes of a game.
Absolutely. That's
If you need a goal, that's the guy. But Newcastle's got a few game changers of their own right. I mean, Jacob Murphy.
Oh, absolutely.
He's been in
When he scores,
great form.
Newcastle tend to win big 6 of his last 7 scoring appearances. They won by 4 goals or more.
Yeah, so that's something to keep an eye on.
Definitely. If he's on form, Ipswich could be in for a long day.
Yeah, but there's this one stat that really stood out to me.
Okay with that.
Ipswich have only scored 2 second-half goals at home all season.
2. That's incredible.
It's the lowest in the league,
It really raises the question for Newcastle, can they take advantage of that?
right?
Can they come out strong in the second half and put the game away?
Well, so it's like you said at the beginning, it's this clash of narratives. We've got Newcastle who dominate newly promoted sides but struggle on the road,
Right.
and Ipswich, who have this late-game magic but can't seem to score at home.
It's a tough one to call.
It really is.
Can Newcastle continue that dominance, or will Ipswich find a way to overcome their scoring woes and pull off the upset?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Tune in this weekend. It's going to be a good one.
Definitely one you won't want to miss.